Square soft. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sorry about that. I'm sharing real quick for people. She did not die today. Stop with what is this? No, piss off. Mute. Tired of this trash. Like I'm tired of this trash. Anyways, I digress. Hold on a second, mates. I'm just sharing it on social media for peeps to. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I press circle because I'm playing English game on Japanese console. Dun, dun, dun. Boo. Boo for what? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sharing the platform. Sharing with people so we can get it streamed. We're trying to push for monetization. We're really getting close, if I'm honest. And this music shouldn't be as good as it is. Sweet Christ, bro. Stream Manager. I gotta open up Stream Manager for Twitch so Twitch can like see the. Oh no, Galaxy did it. So here's the problem with Galaxy. Kind of sucks. Oh, you're trying to scare me. Okay. I'm not gonna deny. I started playing Galaxy 2 and I was like, wow, this is kind of mid. It's like, where's Rosalena? Where's like everything? I'm talking to Grimace the whole time in the start of the game. Like, why am I talking to Grimace? Where's the nice interactive map? Why am I floating around on a Mario head? Like, I don't know. I was genuinely not enjoying it. I was really kind of disappointed. That, and I need to set up the Wii better, because the Wii, I need to get, like, batteries. Yeah, and Galaxy 2. I was playing Galaxy 2 for one of my streams, and I was like, where's Rosalena? Where's like anything? Why am I talking to Grimace? I'm talking to a star who looks like Grimace. I was very disappointed by the game. But that's actually not the biggest reason why I stopped playing. It's also because I'm I was gonna say, yeah, like it feels bad, like bad. What the? It didn't feel great. I won't deny. Because I was just sitting there like, this is I literally made the joke. Like, why am I talking to Star Grimace? The Grimace shake is out. I better not drink it in front of him when he's going to drag me away. But no, the biggest reason I'm not streaming it is I'm trying to buy rechargeable batteries. Again, you said right there, the game gets better the longer you play. So the start, I'm going to say, is made me really off-put. I'll probably give it more time to try it out. Did you go to the far past? Yeah, we did the far past. Yeah, we did this one. We did the dinosaur stuff. But we don't get Alaya yet. We have to, I think we get her later. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna turn off the controller, and we're gonna use my not that one. Ah, screw it. We'll use the PlayStation controller. Give it 5. I'm not in the end game. I am not in the end game right now. We still need a lot more. There's a lot more we gotta do before we have end game. I'm sorry. We are a hot minute away from end game. Give it 5 hours. Give it 5 hours? My friend, a game shouldn't take 5 hours to get good. Like, seriously, a game shouldn't take 5 hours to get good. You could. It does. A game should be good from start to beginning. It can have a little slow of a start, but it should be like captivating from beginning to end. It shouldn't be something that I have to take time to get into. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this game like a prime example is this game right here. There's a reason why people literally argue this is the #1 JRPG ever released, is because literally they start the game with the most captivating story. The most wild back and forth. Like, it's a phenomenal storytelling. I shouldn't... I think what was really getting me was, like, nothing felt good. I mean, yeah, no, technically you are telling... Leafy, yes, you're technically saying the truth. It is... Technically, I could end the game right there. I'm not gonna. I want to do 100. I want to do almost a full game percentile. If I'm honest, the very start of the game felt really lifeless. Like, I get in there, all the characters don't feel like good compared to like the first time you play Galaxy, and you're like, oh, this is pretty. I like this. And then but this, I was just like, oh, I mean, I guess. I don't know what this giant purple star is talking about. Okay. Yoshi doesn't really make a lot of noises like he does in, like... I think I'm taking it because I'm taking this from the perspective of... I've always been that person to compare a game to its predecessors. Is it better than 64? I would probably argue it's a little bit better than Super Mario 64. I think Super Mario 64 is a good game, but do I think it's like the end-all, be-all of Mario games? God, no. Then there's Sunshine. For me, Super Mario Sunshine is peak. I mean, yeah, some games have done that. You can technically make the same argument for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pokemon Sun and Moon sold a ton of copies, and then Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultra is sold even more copies. But the game Ultra Sun and Moon was ass in comparison to its predecessor. And you guys were the ones even saying it before that Galaxy 1 was better than 2. Why should I skip an enemy? I want the XP. I want the gold. Give me free shit. Like, you were the one, you remember, y'all are the ones who literally said, oh, Galaxy 1 is better than Galaxy 2. And while I was not expecting... Okay, there was a bunch of other people who were saying Galaxy 2 was worse than Galaxy 1. But point being, I don't know how. But again, everybody's got their own personal opinion. You gotta remember that. Everybody's got their own personal opinion. I felt it lacked vibrancy. I really thought it lacked vibrancy. I did not like the map grid system they did, where like it almost represented like an old school Super Mario design. Which, I mean, I like that when I play Super Mario, but I didn't like it with Galaxy. Galaxy, I liked the interactive map. I liked the fun little interactive island that you were on and your character's kind of exploring as you're walking around. I liked Galaxy 1's map to get to the different areas. You're allowed to make an opinion based on like what's already started. If you went on to Zelda right now, you played Majora's Mask or any of that stuff, and if the intro of the game really did not sell you, you're allowed to have an opinion. I'm not allowed to sit here and give a rating on the game and say whether or not it's amazing or it's the shittest or shit game or it's the worst Mario game of all time. I can't do that yet. And I also said I'm not done with the game. I needed rechargeable batteries. I'm trying to buy rechargeable batteries for my Wiimote because I'm tired of paying $8 for batteries when I literally just went out and bought a $20 battery charger and I just need to get another set of batteries so that way I have consistent, like, you know, rotation on batteries. Second note, again, yes, you can call a game bad. It just depends on how much you've been willing to do. I played about 2 hours of the game. Bear in mind, I played about 2 hours. Because, I mean, it's going to be like how you and Ryan felt before when I told you guys I did not like Dead Space. Now, to be fair, people need to understand why I did not like Dead Space. I mean, I hope the Pokemon game was good. I hope you liked it. Because there's different Pokemon games. If it was Sun and Moon, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish you played something better to start. If your first Pokemon was Sun and Moon, I apologize to you. Now, like I said, to be fair, at least I played through all of Dead Space to say that I don't like Dead Space. I know it's you and Ryan absolutely love that game. Oh, Blue was always rude. Blue is always a dick. He's always been that way. I skipped these guys because they're really boring in design. What the hell? Who the hell is that? Stop it, you dog. Hey. So, as I was saying before, the reason why I didn't like Dead Space, and I don't think I ever got this to fully explain this to you guys. The reason I did not like Dead Space is simply for the fact I predicted the entire ending. I predicted every element that was coming from the beginning to end. And it frustrated me. Now, this is not the fault of Dead Space. I have ADHD. ADHD gives me the ability of insane pattern recognition. I did like the art. Did you like the art that I showed you guys? The gym leader's before me, and he waits in the selfish just to tell me that he knew I was gonna go in the selfish. I mean, yeah, he's like I said, Blue's a dick. And this, like I was saying before, that's why I don't like Dead Space. It was too predictable for me. Now, for someone who may not have amazing pattern recognition or something like that, they might like that. I didn't like it. The sword, 'tis the Masmune. And he just turns around from it. Bro, we just got you the sword. I must ponder this turn of events. Remaineth here the night. So, understand is the reason why I don't like Dead Space. To me, it was too predictable. Maybe some people can understand that and get that in like 2 seconds. Cyrus, are you leaving? Yes, it is time we took back the metal from the Frog King, and I'd like to see the mythical sword for myself. And technically, user, he is correct. Isla is better than Frog. Frog is good for certain levels in certain areas, but for like a majority of the endgame stuff, Frog should not be used. But Cyrus, the kingdom needs you, and Linda, I need you to. You must remain. Turn to us. As long as there is a life in those bones, I shall return. By your leave. So, I never got to play Dead Space 2, no. I just don't own it. The only reason I had Dead Space 1 is because it was on Steam sale for 400 yen. For $4. That's why I had Dead Space 2. Respectfully. Or that's why I had Dead Space 1. I don't have Dead Space 2. Really? Interesting. We, the Knights of the Square Table, wish you a safe journey. Because, like, the Robo's got better healing. Maybe Magus does, too. I don't know. I might play Dead Space 2. But I think my only frustration is Ryan got really mad when I said I didn't like Dead Space. And he's like, I don't get it. I don't understand why you can dislike this game. I don't know why you can hate this game. It's like, bro, I'm allowed to have an opinion on a game. I'm not going to get mad at y'all for not liking my games. You know, Robo has amazing attack. Pardon the delay. Shall we be off? Glenn, you be careful too. Be of sound health, your majesty. Another issue I'm gonna have is if I play that game, because remember, I was around Ryan when he used to try to, like, 100% that game too a lot. So I do remember a lot of that game. That's another concern I have about playing Dead Space 2. That's my only problem. It was literally in the forest. The man went to the forest to do all this. You want a badge of courage, dear Knight of Kingdom? Well, come and take it if you can, Gribbit. He's no Cyrus. Prepare yourself, Poliwag. Unguarded. Neverian strike. Gawk, how dare you pick on a helpless amphibian. Filthy metal. I won't forgive this. Why do I feel like it's Glenn, not Cyrus, who got turned into a frog? Beware, Glenn. Cyrus, the sword. Masamune. Oh, it's Magus. Is that the best you can do? Without your sword, you're nothing. Can I just play a frog game? I mean, I could play Frogger 2 for the PlayStation 2. Or is it PlayStation 1? Is there any good frog games? I actually think there is on the PlayStation. Cyrus, I'm a goner. I'm a gooner. Glenn, escape while I can keep them at bay. But if you stay, they will get us both. Go on, Glenn. You better worry more about yourself, Cyrus. Come on, Glenn, go. Cyrus. I was right, it's Glenn. For the Game Boy Advance, if I can buy it. Okay, I can play a frog game. I actually remember that. I remember that as a kid. I can buy it if I come back to America. If I come back to America. Run, Glenn. The Queen, take care of Linne. Cyrus? Cyrus. I'll do y'all a favor. If I can go back to America and I can pick up a copy of Frogger for the Game Boy Advance, I will. I actually have some buddies who own a retro shop in Melbourne, Florida. I will run down and hit them up. If any of you want to go check it. I could play, but they're toads. They're not frogs. While Battletoads is a good option, they're toads. They are not frogs. I don't want to emulate. I'm sorry. If I can get a hold of physical copies of a game, I want to get a hold of physical copies of a game. Respectfully. Only time I'll emulate a game is if it's a DS game. And that's because DS is impossible for me to stream without emulating it. It's impossible for me to stream without emulating it or spending a lot of money. And I'm talking like nearly $1,000. To emulate a DS game effectively, it costs about $1,000. It's crazy. But to emulate a 3DS game, it's relatively affordable. It just costs 3DS and a software to do it. Sorry, to stream a 3DS game, it's affordable. Rumph, what's the matter? Aren't you going to try your luck? Cat got your tongue, kid. How about it, Magus? Can you give him a more fitting form? Alright, why not? There's always time for a little fun. Ah. I'm not gonna scream. I'm in the middle of a room in Japan. That's what I say. Maybe when I go back to the States, I'll pick it up real quick. Ozzy's a prick. And so, like, if I come back to the States, I can pick up a cop. I was honestly going to pick up a bunch of retro games when I come visit America anyway. Is there a Frogger for the PS1? Spineless Wimp. I can look on eBay. I got to see what kind of copies there are with Frog games. I know Battletoads would be very expensive, but I could get a hold of Battletoads. But I think that was made by Konami, so I actually should be able to buy that here in Japan as well, but it's just all going to be in Japanese. But it's Battletoads, who cares? 10 years hath passed. Can I do it? I've seen so much. Alas, poor Cyrus. Iris, Spyrus, Cyrus, Myers, Miley Cyrus. Awaketh Crono. Yeah. So I like when I come back to the user is your favorite enemy in the Undertale Frogget. So when I come back to the US, I will probably pick up a bunch of retro games that I can stream. I think that's fair enough to say. We may fail. Let us go to Magnus's lair. Thou know his power. Nothing can beat science. That's my favorite line right there. Nothing can beat science. Are you really watching Born by yourself? No, I'm with the science team. Wish people would get that reference. We won't be beaten by a bad guy. Won't be beaten. Marley, please. That was so cringe. I think the only reason I have her with me is because she actually does have some of the better. Persona 4 is on Steam. I've never played Persona. Maybe. Maybe is it on GOG? I might buy it on GOG. I'd rather own the game. It's a joke. It's Marley. We're gonna use Repo. Only because... Oh, we want Luca. Because there's no point in having Repo or Frogger on this. Not on GOG? Oh, that's lame. There's no point in having Robot, Frog, and Marl. So it's Carl. Jimmy's mom. That's a game I should play on stream. Jimmy Neutron from the Nintendo GameCube. Also, I emulate GameCube games. I won't even deny it. I do emulate GameCube games. Because they're not affordable in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, you get the frog. Frog comes along. The problem with the frog, though, is he becomes extremely weak in the later part of the game. Like, he's only good for certain bosses, and that's it. Outside of that, the frog is no good. That's the problem with Frog. Frog loses, like, a lot of its necessary power in the later part of the game. Oops. That's, like, the only reason why I don't... Have I never done the Cyrus side quest? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this game. But that also comes at the cost of the Switch 2. Like, remember, that requires me having a Switch 2. So yeah, $20 a year membership while also on the Switch 2. Well, I mean, so I think I was saying it before. Yes. He does that does make him a little bit better, but he does fall off still super early. Him and Marl really fall off. Like, Luca's able to keep herself up there just because of how crazy good. Luca's able to keep herself up there just because of how crazy good her fire abilities are. The problem is she's fire only. So meaning, like, all her damage is fire-based. So anything that's immune to fire immediately loses a chunk of it. So, like, areas where you have to fight an enemy that's weak, who's strong to fire, you might as well just drop Luca off. Frog's kind of the same way, where if it's not really physical damage, he's not really good. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to kill Magus. I'm keeping Magus. So we have to spare him. I'm going to bring Frog back to the thing real quick so we can unlock his abilities. Because I gotta take him to the goat dude. This fight's, like, inescapable. You pretty much have to fight this one. You can kill Magus, or you can keep him. If you're thinking I mean the frog, you cannot kill the frog. You can kill the like, wizard dude who you have to fight later. His name's Magus. And he's only optional in the Steam version, PlayStation version, and DS version. He's only optional in these 3. Not really, but you won't get like the 100%. I think it's like a 100% kind of completionist thing. I think Magus is necessary for something I don't want to spoil. I think. I don't remember, but if I'm correct, you need Magus for one of the bigger parts in the game. I was like, yeah, I think you need Magus, though. He's, like, necessary for one of the endings. What a weird fellow, being a frog, but let's give him water. He's meaning, oh, magical. Yeah, that's what I wanted. No. He's not necessary for ending. Well, we're getting him anyway, because he's pretty OP. There's no reason to not have him. Like, give me a busted-ass character that's extremely strong and magic. And then you have 2 very strong DP. One all-rounder and one extremely strong... I think if you do the 100%, like, Frog does change back to human, if I remember correctly. I don't remember very well. And right now, getting a Switch 2 in Japan is extremely difficult. I thought about if I visit America and I can get enough money, I might buy a Switch 2 there. But again, that's a variable. But at the same time, I'm really hit or miss about owning the Switch 2. Because there's so many, like... I don't know how often this is, but I heard some people, you know, randomly got banned on the Switch 2 and their console immediately became deactivated. I don't think there's an effective way to prove whether or not they were doing something they should have been doing with the console, so I can't say anything there. That is a very strange thing. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I don't think Luca would be having a crush on the frog. I think she just becomes nicer to the frog is all. Because before she's like, ew, frogs. That's like inevitably one of her like her mindsets on it. I don't remember. I think I'm supposed to bring a frog to the castle? I'm gonna go there real quick and just see what happens. Plus, I can get a free shelter, so it's whatever. I got to go and renew my Nintendo subscription. I haven't really been using it. It's mostly because I wasn't playing a lot of online, so I was like, do I really need this Nintendo subscription? I only really ever used it to stream the retro games that are on there. Because retro games are retro games. What? No. Eh, Doko desu ka? By the way, those Undertale shorts I've been uploading on YouTube have been kind of blowing up a lot more than I was expecting. I only did like one Chrono Trigger one. I gotta do more Chrono Trigger videos. That's interesting. I can't say much about that then. Sorry, I must have sent the boys to... Oh, Crono, I've let down my kingdom, since we cannot let... Okay, but... The hell do I do? I have to go fight Magus, I think, but I forgot how you're supposed to get over there. I'll pick up Galaxy again, so don't worry too much. Again, mostly the biggest reason why I stopped doing it is I don't have any new batteries. I needed to get 2 more batteries for the Wiimote. That's kind of the only thing that kind of sucks about playing the Wii explicitly, is because you need batteries for the controller, and same goes for the Xbox 360. I don't have an Xbox 360, although I'm kind of tempted to buy an Xbox 360. Or maybe an older, or just an Xbox in general. Just an older one. I don't need like the brand new GameCube stand Xbox. Just something that's probably a little bit better. Oh, we need the rainbow shell. That was one thing I remember. Go to the desert. We can use the rainbow shell to make some reflective armor, but the guy is a little flaky. Was it mistaken to trust him? Yes, it was absolutely mistakeful to trust him. I don't need the shell right now. The desert. There's a desert? Is this the desert? I think it's the desert. It's a giant patch of land with no grass. Go up? Said the desert. Dessert? Do we go to Jesus? Do we talk to Jesus about this? We don't go talk to Jesus, right? Jesus. What do we do? East side of the South Continent. East side of the South Continent. Sun rises in the north, rises in the east, sets to the west. This is the west. I mean, maybe. It says AD. And I believe the other place is, the fuck? That's Arc Razor. What the fuck? Now, you said desert. I could, if you want Jesus, I can just play ActRaiser. That's a pretty cool game. You have no idea what that game is. Hey, you. It's Cyrus, run for your lives. I like how they designed children the same in pretty much all these games. It's like they just kept children models on. Sniffle, thanks, Cyrus. Hick. Glenn, there's times when people simply have to grit their teeth. But it hurts when I get hit. You're a marshmallow, Glenn. What kind of comment is that? It hurts. You're a marshmallow. Is that supposed to be like encouraging? Hey Glenn, I've been thinking about becoming a knight. I knew you were going to enlist. You'll make a great warrior. Well, should you too? Oh, I'm back. I don't think I'd make the cut. It sounds lazy, but why? You're better with a sword than I am. I don't know. I think I'd really lose it if I had to hurt someone. Look how beautiful. Look at that pixelated sun. That's gorgeous. I'm sorry, but anybody tries to shit on like old school games when you see design like that, no, you don't get to do that. I mean, yeah, it must be really annoying when girls keep asking what that cut tongue do. Dun 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 dun. The metal, the hero's metal. I mean, didn't Disney make a pretty decent movie on that? Handeth over the Masamune. I like how I got to display it real fancy first. Also, I thought you had it. Why do I have it? My name is Glenn, Cyrus hopes and dreams, and now the Masamune. Forthwith I shall slay Magus and restore honor. Was cut off for... Ah. I didn't want to talk over the cutscene as much as I could. I like how they didn't diverge into two different directions. It was just the one went that way. Wasn't that fun? Is that a bat? Is there a bat here? Why is there a bat here? Get out of here, bat. Why is there a bat? Just water is what it's called. Ow! Yeah, let's use napalm. Be marking where these boxes are. More bats. Ba da da dun dun dun. Da 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 dun dun dun. Ow. Oh no, the PlayStation controller's stuck. Okay. Occasionally, the controller, for some odd reason, just like stops functioning. I don't know why. I need to get a different one of these. Like it just doesn't input anything for like a second. Luckily, I put it on wait and not active. What's all the fuck? Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Bum. 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 Napalm, baby. Let's go. Boom. 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 Gotta love it. Bro, what? I guess not. I was literally about to say, like, oh, there's gotta be something good about the fact that I didn't use all my moves yet. I don't mess with the characters' names in this game other than Robot, who's been named Repo. For good reason. A note written in blood. The juggler in Magnus's castle strengthens his gods when attacked. Beware. The juggler in Magnus's castle strengthens his god when attacked. Beware. Okay. So I shouldn't hit it when it's guarding? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I wanna go over there. I wanna look. I think there's something over there. I guess we're going to Magnus's lair. I actually should do shelter first before I do Magnus's thing. Da da dun 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 dun. Frog wants to kill evil wizard. So we have to go kill evil wizard with Frog. I don't think there's any better way for me to say it. Frog wants to kill evil wizard, so we have to help Frog kill evil wizard. Because evil wizard wants to summon nuclear Godzilla. Or Godzilla Hedgehog. Nuclear Godzilla Hedgehog. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Frog want to kill evil wizard. Our team wants to kill evil wizard because evil wizard summons nuclear Godzilla Hedgehog. This could only be... That's the best way I can describe it right now. Griffith! Sorry, wrong person. Magnus! Castle. Also not a blood moon. I want to go left. Why is there just a person in here? Ah, don't. Oh no, I don't like that. Ha ha ha, dot dot dot. Stop. How about over here? Oh, children. That's worse. That's worse. Our treasure. Ha ha. Wanna play? Says nothing. Bro, am I versing Griffith or am I versing Dio? Well, if it isn't Luca. Oh, no. That's bad. Oh, this is... Look at this. This is a retro game, man. And it's unsettling. The horror is good. There's a child. Wanna play? No. Wanna play still? No. Ha ha. Oh no. Treasure. Got one mid-ether. Got one shelter. I thought that would be a sword I can like knock off the wall or something and use. That'd be kind of cool now. Well. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I want the items in that chest. I will beat the shit out of children if I have to. Got one mid-ether. This one doesn't even talk. So this is where you've been since the festival. You've had me worried sick. Are we gonna... We need to talk about the elephant in the room. The big elephant in the room. Oh, I can just switch. Watch what happens if I switch characters out. Just watch what happens if I switch a character out. Frog. Let's do it again. Bear in mind, it's in the order of the party as well. Okay? So watch this. We'll do it again. Do it one more time. This time's Marl. And who's the first one we see? Princess Nadia. I was wrong. Please return to the castle. Yeah. It rotates. Oh, it rotates so much. I don't know. I didn't know I could switch party whenever. That's kind of cool. I wish I knew that, because then I could have just swapped out Marl like a hot minute ago. When we were doing all the Isla stuff, because that stuff's fun. The Isla stuff's fun to have Marl in the party, because she just gets all jealous the whole time. So what do I do? Like, I'm confused. What do I do? I hate that she's like right there. Oh no. Ozzy. Welcome, Glenn. Or should I say, Sir Froggy? If I can buy it, I will buy it. Right now, I can't buy it because I'm in Japan. Say, it looks like you got some replacements for Cyrus. Magus is a tad busy right now. You'll have to take up your business with me. The swordsman, slash and flee, the magician act. You'll have to defeat all 100 of the beasts in Magus' castle. Bet. Easy money. I'll beat all our asses. I kind of like the music. Crimson Red. Or Rain. $900 damage? Damn! Luca low-key on like the damage heap. Like, really good damage. Is that just napalm, or are they weak to fire? Is that what I'm just understanding right now? Are they weak to fire? I'll take that. We'll take that all day. 8 experience, 12 tech points, 460 G, frog leveled up. God, the music is perturbing, to say the least. I was hoping to keep that save point. I don't believe... Let me double check. I can check it right now if you want. I will check to see if Frogger is in Japan. It can take me 2 seconds. Frogger PS1. Because some games in that early era weren't made by Japanese companies. It is, and it's $80. I'm not joking. Frogger's actually an expensive game here because it's only made in the US. This one's $200. Why is it $200? Yeah, it's like the cheapest I see it is $80 in Japanese currency. Yeah, I'd have to buy this in Japan. And I'd have to buy this in America. I'm gonna wait till I buy it in America. I'm not paying $80 for Frogger. Not that I don't want the game, I just don't want to pay $80 for it. Do you want a treasure? Yep! We will play with us, please. Pretty, please. Man, I don't like those kids. Over here being dittos. Give us fire. Nice. Napalm them. Yeah, Luca has some of the best AoEs in the game. Like, hands down, best AoEs in the game. Because she has this, and then I forgot what the other one is called, but it's extremely strong. One barrier. What does barrier do? Ah, man. Well, if it isn't Luca. You're still alive, my dear? I hate that. I'm not gonna use a one-hit attack on anybody. Go, man. Sure, why not? It's like, that should one-shot both of them. Gonna be a roly-poly-oly on me. Allergies are kicking my ass. I apologize if I'm a little sniffly. Also, you Twitch, I'm sorry if you have to deal with ads. They're kind of annoying. I guess we better do something about that. What a comment. Oh, I hate that comment. Hello, how's it going? I'm saying that because I'm noticing people on Twitch right now, and I always feel bad that they got ads that are insane. As you can see, we're doing the fun part of the game, where it has a lovely bit of atmospheric horror. Which I actually think is kind of cool. I like the design of this level. It's supposed to be unsettling, creepy. It's fun. So this is where you've been since the festival. You had me worried sick. Children this naughty deserve to be punished. Imagine something like this with, like, Final Fantasy VII. That'd been cool as hell. I notice more people joining Twitch. Please, I apologize about the ads. I know they're there. I don't have control. I'd have to make a new Twitch to get them to go away. Really? It's a fun game. Really. Okay, can you get a little closer? There we go. Final Fantasy is a lot of fun, just a lot of story. A lot of reading, depending on what game you play. Like the infamous favorite, not the infamous, the big fan favorite, which is Final Fantasy VI. There's an entire opera in it. Oh, Sephiroth's a lot of fun to play in Smash Bros. That's supposed to be cape, or I'll take it as a cape more than what I thought it was. The magician, Flea, I presume. Like how he didn't even confirm, we just went right into a fight. I'm assuming because you're magic, you're, you know. I like to play Cloud as well, but only because I purely don't want to try to actually, like... Excuse me? Wait, this isn't Flea. Where's the real Flea? Over here. So he takes my MP and then bails. Oh! Giving up, little tadpole? Hey, who are you? Keep your guard up. This is no ordinary woman. Meet Flea, the magician. What the? Hey, I'm a guy. Well, that's awkward. Who's my main? In Smash Ultimate, I play Ganon Cloud. In Smash Melee, I play Ganon, Peach, Yoshi. I technically, my best character is Marth, but that's not fun for anybody. Say what? That's a guy? Male, female, what's the difference? Power is beautiful, and I got the power. Poor little froggy, you must be lonely now that Cyrus is gone. And to be turned into something so hideous, dreadful. But since you've brought your new friends over to play, I'll show you all a good time. Hey. Never here to assume your gender. Oh, I should heal Frog. He needs some HP. Okay. I mean, you didn't have to tell me. It's not like it bothers me. Respectfully. No, you didn't have to tell me. What happens if I hit you with fire? I think I would heal you, no? Because you are a magician. No, fire magic works just fine. Oh, I have no AP. What am I doing? Stop kissing me. Respectfully, like... It's kind of like, I don't know if you saw one of the shorts comments. But someone doesn't like the 2 guards. I was very surprised on that. I was like, wait, what? What's wrong with the guards? And I guess they don't like the... They didn't like the gender stuff. I was like, bro, so what? They're not real. They were not a fan. I wish I could go to CEO. That'd be awesome. I can't. Unless a company wants to sponsor me. Probably not. Miss. If only, right? I was asleep. There we go. I got some MP back. Frog needs a fat heal. Oh, did... Ooh, nice. 30, ow. Mid-tonic. You know what? I never thought twice about the character. I don't get that, how do I say, that detailed into it. To me, it's just a game. Unless, like, the gender matters for some reason, I just never cared enough. All I care about is playing the game, you know? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. $407, that did more damage. Gonna keep hitting it with fire. If that makes a lot of sense. Thunder. 90! I might as well just keep attacking you normal sword attack. No, dude, you're fine. It's not a big deal. Seriously. Don't overthink it. My comment was merely meant to just, like, in the mannerism of you be you. That's all that matters. Oh, that's some damage. Gotta remember, I used a female VTuber model for a while. Okay, well now we gotta res him. That sucks. And I used to get a lot of interesting conversations because of that. I did not just use it on her again. Oh my god, my boy's about to die because I threw the mid-tonic on the wrong character. Thank god. Oh, it was getting bad. Seriously, so don't overthink it. It's not a big deal. I really wish you didn't just go for like my strongest hitter, because that's like the worst part about you doing that. And I gotta keep healing everybody over and over again because you do. And I don't have a healer because he's supposed to have healing, but I guess not. What is your health, Flea? Like, goddamn, you've been kicking it still. Insufferable character, man. And you get an attack after an attack? Piss off. Oh, we finished him, I guess. Got him. can this be? Sir Magnus. Careful, blinding light. How often do I play Smash Brothers Ultimate? It's been a long time. Last time I played it was like 2000 and... God damn it, I gotta fight them again. I think 2020... I want to say 2024? Like, I genuinely just don't play it that often. Huh. That was weird. Ow. Not too long ago? It's 2026. That's 2 years without touching the game. Quite a long time ago. Damn. I was tempted to play it before, if I went to, CEO Orlando, but it'd literally just be me going to CEO, so I don't really want to do that. I have to go heal, so I have to go outside and use a shelter. Hopefully I can do that. I can. Because I don't really have access to an easy save point right now, so I just gotta do this. If I was able to go to CEO, then yeah. 100% I would play it there. I mean, that's different. That's Smash 64. It's not like everybody has ease of access to Smash 64. Not hating on it, just saying, you know. I don't have it sitting around. I gifted it to my little brother, that's why. Because my little brother has a Nintendo 64, and I thought it was kind of cool. I bought a Japanese copy here in Nihon. And I bought it for him for like $20, because Japanese games of 64 copies are just so much more affordable. And I gifted to him since it was in box and everything. It was in box with manual and all that stuff, and he actually thought it was kind of cool. So I just started bringing him back Nintendo 64 games in the box. Because you can find so many of them here for relatively affordable prices. I always bring them all some kind of game. Like, I think I'd play a little bit more Smash 64 if I just had it lying around. Dance, for tonight our leader is to be born. Ah, here comes the sacrifice. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. Ow. Like, to be fair, I did have access to a 64 before. I just don't anymore. Really, I can't do napalm on any of these guys. Even though they're, like, point blank at each other. That's crazy. Oh my god, they take so much damage from fire attacks. That's crazy. I have Smash Melee. I've probably played that far more recently than playing Smash Ultimate. I still play Melee, like, occasionally. For fun. Because I used to try to be, like, competitive in Melee, but that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have squandered so many years playing that. I should have just played Tekken. Because I figured out I was good at Tekken by going to a Smash tournament. I know it sounds really weird. Only a moron would try to kill something that's already dead. Humans. Like, basically what happened was, it was Smash and Splash 2019. It was 2019. It was a very interesting event. It was the first time I've seen more than just Smash being played at this tournament. They were doing Tekken, they did Street Fighter, they did so many different fighting games. It was interesting. Smash was the highlighted game, as it's called Smash and Splash, but there were still many other fighting games there. And there was a Tekken tournament I signed up for just for fun. I was doing it because I casually played Tekken with my friends, and I always just wanted to try to see how it would go. So I signed up for Smash Melee. I think that was about it. Smash Melee singles and Tekken were the two fighting games I signed up for. For Smash Melee, I got eliminated. I could never get out of day one pools. I think there was only one time I ever got out of day one pools, and it was... Oh, I don't like that. 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 Please help. Ha! Relieve us of this misery. Ha! Stop. As I was saying, so basically I got into Smash Melee because, or I got into Tekken because I'm at this tournament. I barely get out of day one pools or Smash Melee. We need a new Smash. It's not happening. Sakurai's already openly stated he's not doing it. The best we might get is a remake of one of the older Smashes, or a re-release of one of the older Smashes in a more accessible form. That is it. The best I can think they could do is either release Melee for the GameCube on the Switch 2, or I don't know. I can look. Give me a second here. Where'd you upload it? In general? Gaming. I mean, it seems clean. It's a clean copy. I used to have one. Again, had to sell. Usually, like, anything I had that was nice, sold. How did you get past my Candida Palace? The hell is that guy? He looks like he's got a mustache. It's been ages, Sir Slush. 2K for Dreamcast. That's an interesting one. I've never had 2K from Dreamcast. For the Dreamcast, I had Dino Crisis, Sonic Adventure. You'd be singing a different tune if Cyrus hasn't been there with you last time. You'd have fit right in those bony fellows you just busted up. That sounds like an HDMI port repair, or not HDMI, a AV to port. You might be able to solder a new one on there if you're able to do that. That is. I want to see how this person reacts to fire first, before I just go hitting it with magic. But I was saying before, yeah, no, the only way we'll see new Smash is if they port one. Attack. Ow. My biggest discrepancy is, like I said, I had to sell a lot of my cool retro games. I'm jumping all over my story. Okay, so I was saying how I got into Tekken competitively. Basically, as I was saying before, I played, I was at this tournament, I was playing Smash Melee. You were with us, might I add, Mandalorian. I don't know if you want me to call you by your first name. But you were with us, I remember, because I woke up and your head was literally sticking up, like, right at the end of the bed, and it scared the living shit out of me. All because those guys were snoring their asses off in the room. I woke up super early after like a 17-hour car ride with Ryan in my brand new car. Yeah, so, like, I play my day one, I get eliminated. I did not do good, okay? I think I actually didn't do terrible, but I kept swapping mains over and over again. Like, I wanted to play Peach, but the Marth was playing better, and I kept, like, not playing consistently. I kept trying to play a different character that I did not practice. I practiced Marth, I should have just kept playing Marth. Going to be Smash, it would be on Switch 2 exclusively, and hopefully fix multi-hits, because those are so inconsistent in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a Smash 6. Only because Sakurai has openly admitted he is not going to be on board. If there's going to be a Smash 6, Nintendo's going to have to jump through loops to do. Now let's get to business. This is going to do... And no Cyrus to protect you this time. You're mine. You dare oppose me. That explains what the sword was. Like I said, there's probably not going to be one. They're either going to re-release, or which is going to be a lot easier to do on IP, because remember, Nintendo, the fact that Smash exists is a very surprising thing, as it's a bunch of different IPs all together. People think, oh, well, Nintendo owns it, they should just be able to put in whatever they want. It's like, that's not how it works. All the companies who have games in Nintendo's thing, you guys got to realize, like, they have to pay each of these mini companies to basically produce these games. They can't just do it free. It's not free. Smash's existence and coalition exist solely on the fact that it requires, like, all these companies to agree. Game Freak has to agree. You know, the developer for Mario has to agree. They can't just do it if they want to. Well, I'm saying that because a lot of people just assume Nintendo can do whatever they want, and they shouldn't be doing a lot of what they do, and it's like, it's not how it works. It's not how it works at all. You'll be surprised the number of people who just go like, "Oh, why does Nintendo do this? They shouldn't be doing that. They should respect the owner and all that stuff." And it's like, one, the lawyers are their own entity. You can't really make them do whatever the hell you want them to do. That's not how it works. Even while I openly agree with the idea that Nintendo sues so belligerently, it's stupid. And they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be suing the way they do, but that's not going to stop. I gotta keep healing Frog because he keeps eating a dick every 5 seconds. We're fine. We have enough HP to a degree. Not my favorite way to get healed, though. I won't deny it. Um... 91 damage, my guy. Oh yeah, well, Pokemon doesn't get to say anything, if you want to know the truth. The lawyers decide who they sue. And like it or not, the lawyers are going to do it no matter what. This is not me shilling for Nintendo. This is me just being honest of how the law works in Japan. Like, Nintendo, like, not Nintendo, Game Freak can be like, no, we don't care. Our company is bigger than this small thing. It's not worth our time. They literally could do this, and Nintendo lawyers don't care because they're on their own private entity. They will do whatever they damn well please. I know it sounds strange, but that's kind of how that whole system works. So, like, the lawyers will sue. They will go for whatever money they can. They don't care. Their goal is to get cash in their pocket. Dude, fuck off. I don't have enough healing tools. Whatever. $116! Please take this guy down. This is getting annoying. $57. Oh, I gotta do a revive. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, and that's the problem. It's like... And, oh my god, he's almost down. Slurp. Heal. Item. Should've brought the fucking robot. So, for one... Hold on. Being a lawyer in Japan is an absolute nightmare because it is one of the hardest bar exams in the world. That's a fact. Like, to get the bar in Japan, it's extremely expensive. Kind of figured that was what's going to happen. This frog has to keep healing people, and it's insane the way it's doing it. I'm fully aware. I'm not happy about the idea myself. Yep, there he goes. And a 70 hit damage. Tech, cool. There she goes again. This is really getting annoying as a fight. 48? Wow. Right in the money. This is sucks. I don't know why I have... Because he's the only thing who's got heal right now. It's kind of annoying, actually. I gotta revive again. That's fine, I can heal him again. As long as he doesn't have a stupid AoE hit. Alright, we can keep Crono alive as long as I can keep doing slash to this guy. Fucking A. Why is this guy still alive? He's eaten so much damage. It's crazy. So much damage. That is doing 58 damage. You're trolling me, right? And he's done the giant. And there goes the big AoE hitter. That's cool. So I gotta bring back Frog now. Oh, guess who can't fucking do that? You gotta be kidding me. 49 damage. I should have been using that. Dead. There we go. You were saying slash! You were saying... Who was saying slash? You were literally saying slash. You were dead-ass saying slash. It says right there, slash, twice in a row. So what did I use? I used slash. Maybe clarify next time, because I'm over here thinking I'm missing some magical tech. Like, I'm over here like, oh, okay, I'm making a mistake. I am not using a magical move that's supposed to be better on this boss or something. Oh, then I just dropped my charging cable. Luckily, I saved before this fight. I'm not going back and buying heal items. That's just so dumb. I might change out Luca for this fight, though. Because I need someone to actually heal. Frog is healing like dick. The character has no heal tools. It's fine, just set it aside. Because it's a multi-hit AoE. Yeah, I might change out Luca. We died to this guy because I misunderstood someone's comment. Should probably just throw these on Chrono. I was kind of holding off on it, but I probably should just throw them on him. That's why I was confused, because I was like, oh, it must be something I don't understand happening right now. Okay? That's literally why I did it. I was like, oh, I must be missing something. There might be like a magical thing happening that I'm not getting. But no, I died. And then I'm like, what? Oh, now we get it? I need 58 tech points to get the good healing. That's why. Frog. I wish he had better healing. He doesn't. It's bad. It's whatever. Dun, dun. Not the goal, and we need the frog for the Mazmune fight. Or at least just clarify that. How am I supposed to defer between the two? I'm going to change out Luca for Repo. We'll just take out Luca for this part because she's not very helpful right now. Like, her fire attacks aren't doing anything to slash. So to be safe, we'll just use Repo. I don't know if it's technically cannibalism because he's currently a frog. If he currently wasn't a frog, he'd be different. You could have just done the crit hit earlier. Boing. Yeah, we're just gonna use Repo. Repo has better healing anyway. In all honesty, like, Repo's healing is like really good. Purple raid? What? A cool, powerful figure? Right now in the world, I don't know how many powerful figures are actually kind of cool. That's a good question right now. That's like saying, is that like a long version of saying of eat the rich? That's literally like a way you could say eat the rich. I don't know who Cool Terry is. I just, in my head, when you said that, I'm like, oh, that must be me, eat the rich. Well, sadly, money is power. Made up cool Tad. I was about to say, it sounds like a Rick and Morty character. In all honesty. It sounded like a Rick and Morty character. Actually, I'm 100% there is a character called Terry. Not just Jerry, but actually Terry in Rick and Morty. And I don't know if there's a cool Terry or not, but there might be. It's been a very long time since I watched the show, but it does sound like something that could be from that. I think the last time I watched that show was like when I had Netflix last. I paid for Netflix for a little bit and then I stopped. No, I might as well do this. Spin cut. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean... tackle the enemy. Yeah, I was like, I might have these two just do basic attacks, keep the tech points for healing, and then just have him keep using spin cut. He's not? What? Alright, well I gotta heal that now. I used Robo Tackle, but he had to heal that time. Also, he has some pretty good basic damage because of his weaponry. Spin cut again. Tech slurp. Let's heal Frog. Tech. Robo Tackle. No, I'm using all that. That's why I switched over to him, because he's actually doing more. He's doing almost 400 damage with that move. That is a big hit. Slurp, who needs to heal more? You have to heal, actually. And I'm gonna cure you as well. 179. Damn, he heals a lot. Looks like Pikmin. Bing. Like I just ting. Ow. Again. Pick on from Dragon Ball. I don't know all those characters. Hold on. Ah! It's been a while since I played Dragon Ball, okay? That's a lot of damage. Can I do Cure Beam? Wait, do you have a healing? I have a triple attack? $976 damage. I might have actually been worth it. I still need to heal, but it was kind of cool to see. I guess. I don't know. I just did the one. I just saw it and I was like, I want to use this. I'll probably use one more in a bit. I just have to wait to heal up a little bit so I don't eat it here. Because Frog's taking a lot of beatings. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, Frog, why do you eat it so badly, man? Ah, okay. For now, we'll do mid-ether on you. And then we'll have you do Cure Beam on Froggo. Because he's pretty low right now. Alright, I think it's the time Robo just keeps doing normal attacks. Never mind. Because this man now going pretty hard on these hits. Bro, again? What the fuck? I guess we're just going to hard focus Crono on this heal. It's like, just double hit that move on him. One of like the scarier moves. Okay, that's actually might be fine. Got it. And then he did that. Fucking A. Too late. Already committed. I was gonna say, if that's not it, I don't know what else is. This man has been hit by so much damage. That would have been crazy if he somehow survived still. Unbelievable. But falling in the line of duty for Magus leaves me with a few regrets. I'm not gonna. Oh, wait. I don't have to. Let's do this. I don't have to. Just do that. I was gonna say, I think that's why they did that. They're like, yeah, we're gonna give them a save point and a new weapon. They're gonna suffer. This boy's gonna suffer real quick. Were you serious about me not needing the rainbow shell yet? Because Magus uses magic. I'm going to equip the slasher. I intend to. He's got magic. I think the rainbow shell would be very helpful here, no? +2 speed. I like those words. +2 speed is my favorite words ever. Well, in the case of a JRPG, that's my favorite word to hear. Oh, that's lame. Not gonna waste my time with these guys. I'm gonna waste my time with these nerds dancing in the hallway. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna deny, we just beat the hell out of your bosses. Do you really think you have an opportunity here? Man, if I knew you were gonna do that, I would just have you target someone else. Was I supposed to? The magic guy was easy. Compared to Slash. Slash is two-phased boss. Ho ho. Wait. Wait. Oh. No, Flea felt super easy. You just kept smacking into them. I mean, they're annoying, but Flea is pretty easy to fight. They're just, the only thing they do is like, it depends, I guess, how lucky the abilities are. If the abilities keep whiffing, then it's fine. But obviously, if you keep getting hit by the abilities, it's going to be a problem. Two heals in a row is my favorite. Oh, that just healed two of them. I didn't know that. I think it's because it's shadow magic. Rocket is shadow magic. Our Repo here is shadow magic. So he'll actually heal a lot when he fights. I forgot about that. Or he'll heal on his abilities. Bro, can you stop critting after I've already done so much damage to an enemy? You're like crit before or crit after. Don't crit in between. Or crit on a new enemy. Dude's always doing it on a situation. Because Blue is actually an extremely good character, if you think about it. Like, outside of the fact that Blue is a dick, Blue is cracked. Like, yes, Blue is a dick, but, like, there's no denying Blue's skill. Man just came here to Habasasuken. Habasasuken. I wouldn't say the worst. Red is low-key, like, red and blue are insane. If you look at it from, like, a Pokemon standpoint. Yeah, do that. I target a new guy. You crit that. Don't crit after. I hit it with another guy. I'd rather use the next two guys to beat that one up. I would recommend you play Pokemon Silver, Gold, Heart Gold, Heart Gold or Soul Silver or Crystal, and then maybe think really hard about that statement. I would highly advise that. And then maybe make an opinion based on it. I grow tired of this. Slash. Flee. Sorry, Ozzy, but they can't help you now. You fly-eating, tongue-flicking... Ozzy's in a jam. Well, what's your team? What does your team consist of? That it sucks? Because that's a good question if you're not doing well. I don't think it's an Ozzy Osbourne reference. I hope it's not, because that's a big green dude. Not sure if that's an Ozzy reference. You can look it up. You may be able to, like, see if, like, there's some trivia on this shit. Oh, you're playing Pokemon Yellow, aren't you? Based on that comp you just told me, you're playing Pokemon Yellow. I hate to break it to you, but you're not playing Red. You're playing Ash. Are they all music references? Now, I knew Slash might be. Flea is from Foo Fighters. Slash is from AC/DC. And I guess it is Ozzy Osbourne. I didn't know they were that reference. Because if you're playing... There's no way... Mr. Mime, Farfetch'd, Muck, Sand/Delgon. I know Fred... I thought I said Red Hot Chili Peppers. I said Foo Fighters, didn't I? Slash from Guns N' Roses. I thought it was AC/DC. Welcome. I'm on a highway hell. Got one dark mail. Yeah, that's what because I remember South Park making a joke about Slash. And then said, Wunderslasher, Dusch. And I only know Flea from his bass playing. That's about it. I forgot what band he was part of. I know he plays like he plays bass for an alternative band, which is, yes, Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I am not. How's this? Okay, ow, ow. I didn't know I was gonna phase through it. I thought it would stop. What the... Impossible. Sold this ne. Sold this ne. If you say so, mate, I'm not gonna judge it. The Doom Finger. I have the Doom Finger. Goblin Cleaver. I saw this mist armor, but who can wear that? Oh, wait, you're still wearing the Titans? Gold, man. Silver Earring gives you 25% max HP. And only reduces your health by a little bit? I'm going to give you that, because that's a lot of health. And I want the healer to have a lot of health. Frog is not my focus on healing, man. Well, I mean, you do have, like... You have Venusaur. And Venusaur is good. Whether some people may be willing to admit that or not, Venusaur is arguably the best of the 3 starters in Pokemon first gen. That's a fact. Some people will sit there and try to tell you it's Charizard. No, Charizard is trash. Like, competitively, Charizard has been trash. Charizard has always been bad. And people will always try to argue that, no, Charizard good. No, Charizard bad. I don't care. I'll fight them. Yeah, Charizard is hand down the worst. Blastoise isn't horrible. Venusaur is the best. It is the only one that has had any opportunity for competitive viability out of all the Mon of those three. And its Mega form is even crazier than that. He goes malleable better. Oh no, I'll install Charizard. I do that because there's too many people out there like, nope, Charizard best Pokemon, and I'm like, Charizard's not. He's fan hyped. He's a fan hyped Pokemon. That's all he is. Venusaur is best. Like, and there's no denying this. Like, I'm sorry, but it's statistically fact. From like, because I used to do competitive Pokemon. His Megas are cool, but they're really not that strong. I think his black one, the cooler looking one, is actually the worst one. And the Y one, so it's like X and Y. The X variant, which is black, looks cool, but it's trash. The Y variant doesn't look good is okay. It's like malleable. It's playable. But I'm saying from like a competitive standpoint, if we're talking about who's really strong, Charizard ain't that strong. Sadly. I wish he was better. Because I was one of those people who were like, man, I like the Charizard. He's Big Dragon. I like it. But as an adult and like a person who liked doing competitive for a while, I slowly learned how bad certain Pokemon were when I tried to get into competitive Pokemon. Because there was a point I did try. Now my team, like, if you look at my, like, current main comp, it's not, like, amazing, because I'm using a Blaziken, and Blaziken has been heavily outshined by Scorbunny. I mean, maybe now that the Mega Evolution of Blaziken is in play, maybe it's different, but previous Blaziken, like, Black and White Blaziken... the best fire... That's gonna be 3 monsters, isn't it? Of course it is. Blaziken is arguably now the... No, Scorbunny's the best one. Scorbunny is arguably the best one. Sadly. I wish it wasn't Scorbunny, but Scorbunny is arguably the best one. I mean, maybe it's different that they brought back Megas, but I don't know if Blaziken's accessible in the new Pokemon. No, not Incineroar. Incineroar's extremely, glass cannon. I'm not... Charizard looks cool. I'm not trying to be like, hate him. I don't hate Charizard. But I'm being honest when he's extremely overrated. When I say who's the top starter of the Kanto region, Venusaur wins. Charizard doesn't even touch it. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just... no, for a while, the Soccer Bunny was actually considered OU tier. Of course I fell. Well, that's annoying. Oh, there was still more stuff here. What am I doing? Lapis. Me either. I probably should have explored more. Holy crap, there's some cool stuff down here. Is it change each time, or is it different? Like... And that's just me being honest. Like, I'm just being honest about, like, data-wise. Like, I could literally pull it up right now. That Score Bunny is definitely higher. I mean, maybe it's changed since... Yeah, best ladder and tournament type. Oh, no, this is Pokemon, the card game. Tier list, what is it called? Champions? No, we'll base it off of Champions, because that is the... Yeah, it's called the VGC. If I put... Let me type in Amon. Does it let me search up? Okay, so Aggro/, Sizer... Oh, wow, these are some interesting... Talonflame came back into the meta. Garchomp, I'm happy, is back, because I do have a Garchomp. Venusaur. Boom. Already told you. Venusaur is back. Venusaur is back. That's crazy. Yeah, but Venusaur is back. Like, on the Pokemon Champions tier list, Venusaur is back into meta. Like, that's how good Venusaur is. It can actually be viable. Oh, actually, it's safe. Like, that's the crazy part. So, I just looked it up. You can look it up, too. Just type in Pokemon Champions VGC. Venusaur is in the viable tier list. A majority of the evolution areas of it, yeah, are not great. That's kind of the worst part about all of them. Their like evolution lineup is like meh. But when it comes to like actual competitive play, like Venusaur's better. Wait, what does this one do? So if this one brings me back up, is this one I fight as well? This one I fight as well. Okay, I was curious. I just wanted to see it. I had to see it. Shuckle? Shuckle is not OP. Shuckle is in a different tier list. Here, I'll pull it up. This is VGC. I literally look up Shuckle. Shuckle is a... He's got 3 points. Has never made a top 8 international. Has never made an international. Has never made a regional top 8. He has 3 points. He has made one... there's only one player who has ever made a successful play with this character. And the team... It was in 2018. One person made this character work. One. While a Blaziken topped top 48 in 45th as of recently. So, yeah, Shuckle has not done well for quite a long time. Okay, I guess it moves around. No, that's... They have another tier list for Shuckle because there's a tier. They had to restrict the meta because the meta was too strong for Shuckle to play in. That is why Shuckle's in a different tier list. He works in a lower grade tier list, just like in Yu-Gi-Oh, certain decks work better in a lower grade tier list. That's a fact. God damn it, I don't want to keep fighting your save points. Frog isn't awful. Frog isn't the worst. Shuckle was never meta. There is an entire different meta that Shuckle gets to play in, and it works. But it's only that meta, and it's the one where you can't use Mon that aren't, like, past single evolution. So basically, all Pokemon go on a different side? What do you mean, go on a different side? Okay. That's an actual save. Why? Okay. Got it. Sorry, I booped the mic. Dude. Piss off, Ozzy. Please don't fight. Make me fight. Hey, cool. 7 times the charm. Ugh. What the? Impossible. Bro dropped me like 3 or 4 times, and he's like, nah, how can I lose against these Neanderthals? Just gonna fight this bird, dude. Ow. I don't know if he actually attacked me or what. I punched the bird. Called the outlaw. With a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Okay, well, we gotta do magical. Okay, well, that makes a lot more sense. It says physical defense on. Okay. Lightning. Water. Okay. He's gonna keep doing the difference. He's gonna rotate his defense every time, so I gotta wait each time. He went, ah! Okay, you've taken a lot of damage. I hope you do go down after that. The big iron on his hip. Stupid bird. Nice. I think as a kid, I just tried to skip as much of this as possible, if I remember correctly. I was either getting too low on HP. Big iron on his head. The crit ratios are crazy, though. I love how you can see him just standing there. Both of them, actually. They're not, like, holding onto the thing. They're just there. By the way, for anybody wanting to know, we did spike up a lot of hours for the hours required for monetization. So people know. I think we went up like 20 or 30 hours. So that's pretty good. They're birdies. Bad birdies. Yeah, they're pretty easy to kick their asses. Down he goes. 7. I can't tell if that's his base hit at this point, because he's hit that every single time. I don't know if that's, like, him critting or what. We will see right now. Da 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 da. Hey, that's my move. Don't steal my move. Nope, he's just critting often. That's kind of cool. What else is in the meta? You can go on Showdown tier list. I guess Incineroar is up there. Who else is up there? Coyote. When was this updated? Last update 4/11/2026. Luna. I didn't even know Luna was legal for competitive play. Dragonite. That's kind of awesome. I do like the fact that I did see Garchomp earlier. Tyranitar. I know Tyranitar has kind of gone down. Rayquaza is legal for competitive play. What? Ho-Oh is legal for competitive play? That's an anti-meta tier. That's an anti-meta tech. I know that one. I didn't even know Kyogre was still legal for play. I didn't realize I was fighting these guys. I was looking at stuff and just... Attack using lightning. Thank you for that. That was so informative. It's like, this attack uses lightning. No shit, Sherlock. That's why it's called lightning. I never finished my story earlier of the freaking Tekken startup stuff. God damn it. Why do I keep jumping stories? Okay, let's put it simple. We went to tournament. I played Smash. I played bad in Smash. There was small Tekken tournament. I played small Tekken tournament. I did really, really good in the small Tekken tournament. Beating, like, almost everybody except for the final person that would have gotten me on stream, which was kind of disappointing, but hey, it's whatever. I was still learning the game. But, I mean, like, yeah, from that point on... I started just playing Tekken because I did really well with Tekken. We just kept going off of that. I figured I might as well just keep playing it. If I remember correctly, it wasn't like if I go back in the mindset, if I go back to the States and play Tekken the way I play I mean, the Tekken 7 I actually did like. I won't even pretend. Like, I actually did like Tekken 7, even though I played the worst character in the game. It was fun for me. Like, because I was playing the worst character in the game at the time. I used the PS4 controller. I thought the PS4 controller felt really good in my hand versus, like, currently the PS5. Actually, the biggest reason I'm on hitbox is because I don't like the feeling of the PS5 controller. It's the biggest reason why I switched to the hitbox. That, and I wanted something a little bit more consistent for gameplay. And I'm gonna be honest, the hitbox is consistent. I don't know how people play on PS5 controllers. It's like, that feels like crap. What the? Impossible. Bro, more. I just... God, this takes... One speed belt. I like that. So I can't say I didn't like Tekken. I did like Tekken. It felt very, like, interesting compared to other fighting games. I do like other fighting games. The problem is I actually like too many fighting games. And if I had it my way, I personally would just be playing, like, a lot of fighting games. I'd be playing a lot of fighting games. I think at most I could probably handle 2 at a time. My biggest weakness is debating whether or not I should be going back to playing on controller, which might stop my hand from straining as much, because there's sometimes my biggest frustration with the hitbox is it hurts my hand. It's an expensive controller. It requires a lot of time to, like, practice and get perfect. But I've already dedicated a lot of time into doing that, which is another big reason why I probably wouldn't give up the hitbox. But if it doesn't stop the hand strains, I might go back to controller, in all honesty. Sadly, because it is a very expensive controller that I have devoted a lot of time to. But if the hand strains don't stop, I probably will have to give it up. But yeah, no, I started Tekken because I actually do like Tekken. That's why usually when you see me stream Tekken, usually around the beginning of it, I'm perfectly fine. It's just how modern Tekken is played is really frustrating. Because, like, I can't get the type of gameplay I would... What the hell? Hey, that's my move. Don't take my move. Again, wasting the counter hits on the goddamn enemy we just hit. It's just modern Tekken. It's played badly. In reality, I just need to adapt to, because, like, back then it was easier to beat. I think it was easier to beat out a cheesy playstyle, which is what exists now. There's a very gimmicky playstyle that a lot of players refer to. And back then, in 7 and previous Tekkens, it was very easy to outsource that cheesy playstyle. It's almost to a degree where now you have to play kind of cheesy back to beat their cheese. And that sounds really weird. I think a lot of you got booted out of the YouTube chat again. Like, that happens sometimes. I've started noticing that happening. Yeah, it happened again. Damn. For one enemy? No. I don't know if this is considered physical or magic or what. Just gonna see what this does. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm like... We're just gonna clear through a bunch of them and hopefully... Oh my god, he's alive? That was 300 HP, man. Like, that's a lot for one of those characters. Are those the juggler? Oh, no, that's the jugglers from earlier. These are called the flunky. Because I already know what the outlaws are. I'm just hoping we see a save point soon before I have... I don't want to go up against Magus without a save point. One revive. Or Ozzy, for that matter. Okay, just in case we're gonna heal a lot. We're gonna heal a lot. Allergies. I'm already doing it, so. I also might use some ethers. Not because I think it's very necessary, but I need to, like... I have a lot of them. That's why I'm only using the baby ones. Oh, I can see how you did that. I probably grabbed the items before this item has cometh, Aussie. Har har har. I'm sure Sir Magus has already called for reinforcements. Wait until Lavas arrives. I shall be defeated. No form of attack will break my barrier. I wonder what I should hit. Probably that. Oh, I know. And not because I actually knew, it's just environmental. Environmental cues are enough. That's kind of the big reason. Watch where you're aiming. Dude, you like your cranks. I'm not here to judge, man, but I think you like cranks a little too much. Okay? Just gotta kind of calm down on cranking it. And I'm hoping what you're covered in right now that is making you hard is ice. I like how you hear the like the defeated, but it just goes and nothing happens. Me. What's like his problem? That's Oz. We must hurry to Magnus's place. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Got a mist robe. I don't know what those are for, but okay. Magic scarf. Okay. Allergies suck. That's fine. That's why we used abilities to heal and not, you know, items. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh god, bats! Ah, bats! Yugan Zina Zimbazom. Why do you say that? Shelters? I can only use them at save points. Why would I want to stock up on them? Exchange this world for... Magnus. See, don't you like having the cutscenes? Must be nicer this way. Magus. It's that stupid frog. Kissed any princesses lately? I'd rather enjoy this form, and I owe it all to you. I have something for you. Ah, the Mazemune. I bet you're just dying to use it. The black wind begins to blow. Okay, give me your best shot. If you're prepared for this void. And then there's that music. See how this works. Oh, he's got really good. Only shadow damage? Well, I'm glad I brought the freaking... Let me try water damage. Well, that did no damage. Barrier change, only lightning damage. Laser spin, which is shadow. Well, now he's got lightning. There we go. That's some damage. He did it again. God damn it. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Geyser, bro. I don't have enough HP. I need to heal, like, big time. That was like nothing. Only lightning damage. Okay, now we gotta do lightning again. And I gotta heal Frog. My speed is supposed to be impeccable with Chrono. I am doing no damage. This is crazy. Only fire damage. This is awkward. Guess who doesn't have the ability to do anything about that? Ah, Frog's down. Shit. We'll do a mid-tonic on you. Also, why don't I have more, mid-tonics? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's gonna kill Frog again. I heard you. I'm gonna... Okay, we gotta Cure Beam him. Because Crono's literally about to die. Bruh. Stop. Well, two of them are going down. This is bad. What's Lapras do? Okay, well, he's about to... Okay, yeah, that's necessary. Holy crap. That's just HP down. I can't really do anything about that. I gotta wait. I guess spin cut again? Because because he just did geyser. I'm just gonna have Frog keep healing everybody. There's like nothing else I can do about that. I think that's my best bet. Is just Frog keeps healing, Chrono keeps doing lightning damage when he can. And then like Cure Beam on Repo himself because that he has a lot of HP. He needs to stay alive. Yeah, I'm not in the position to not use anything but fire. Alright, well now he did water, so we kind of got to use that. But I want to use heal again. Cure Beam on Crono. We got to keep my guy alive. I'm just going to keep doing attacks with that, but I probably should just do normal attacks instead of spin cut. God damn it, fire only. I should put barrier on Frog. Well, I know he'll die slower. The whole point is I don't have a move at the moment that I can use on him. So all I can really do is just keep healing people. Got it. Well, I'm planning to. Everybody heals back up. Heal yourself there, please. 196. That's a nice jump in health. Water. Bubbles! Shadow damage. That's a singular hit move. Is that really the only move? I only have that. I guess laser spin, but that's the problem with that is it's like a multi-hit attack. Oh, I guess, yeah, it's going to do 200. And then Frog's next attack will be healing. That would be the best way to go about this. He hasn't changed the attributes, so it's still the same. Risk casting a spell? That's still just... Still hasn't changed. Oh, barrier faded off Chrono. Magus' strongest attack. I hate that idea. Okay. I don't know. Heal Frog. Frog, do AoE heal, please. I gotta heal everybody back up because that did a lot of damage. I'm just gonna have Robo keep healing, and then I'll have Frog do water attacks now. Yeah, there's big spell. I gotta keep healing. Chrono now. Tech lightning again. $172. Lightning. Now, Repo can do any other attack, but I feel like he should hold off. That way, in case I need to do a detrimental heal. Let's do laser spin on him, combo lightning, and water right away. 152. Lightning. Water. Might as well just let Crono do his hit, because he's not going to be able to do anything about this. Like, he doesn't have a heal. The other two got to do all the work on the healing. Oh, God, that damage is crazy. Heal everybody. Tech. Nope, Cure Beam. Just got to see where you're at. On who, what. Do yourself. I can just do another heal on the Frog's end. Just keep hitting him with lightning and lasers. We'll have to ether at one point on Crono just to keep him doing thunder attacks. Laser spin again. This is taking quite a long time for this boss. Casting a spell again. Well, everybody's full, so I'm not too concerned. Everybody can kind of just keep throwing moves at him. We need a mid-ether on Crono for sure. And Repo, actually, because both of them need techs. Go, 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 go. Mid ether on Frog because he's gonna do healing. No, just have Repo just do a bunch of item bonuses right now so we can get our time utilization. There it is, strongest matter, or dark matter, strongest attack. The upside is I got everybody to like full health, so it's actually not as scary as it originally would be. Tech heal, tech lightning. It's just all pacing. You don't want to like miss a beat. If you miss a beat, then you're gonna really be in a bad... You're either gonna waste time or not complete what you're supposed to complete. In this case, I want Cure Beam on Crono, and then I'll just have Frog healed by Cure Beam as well. It's probably the better option. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, we beat him. Ho, ho, ho. I thought we were gonna die. That was really close in that fight. What have you done to the Masamune? Might I add, he had the sword, and it felt like the sword was not the reason I won the fight. It's a large-scale energy reaction. Could it be Lavos? Bad timing. Don't wake up on me now. What do you mean? According to my records, Lavos was born here at this precise moment. You fools. I only summoned him. He lives in the inner earth, absorbing the land's power and growing ever stronger. Then my data must be incorrect. What's going on? Impossible. A gate this large should not exist. You hadn't shown up. It's an enormous gravity well. Whoa. He was trying to stop it. That's my guess. I don't actually know. Oh. I love this game. The plot twists of this game are like one of my favorite plot twists. Chrono. They are honestly some of the best plot twists in the game. Wake up, Chrono. Like this. I remember this one. Honey, you'll be late for work. I forgot how beautiful Lena's bell could sound. Chrono, we can't keep sponging off my dad. Go out and get a job. Chrono. Chrono. Chrono awake? Miss Isla, which means where? Isla had strange dream, went to Mystic Mountain, everyone lied there hurt. I carry back to hut. Magus. Yummy frog for Isla eat? Perish, that's thought lass. By the way, whiter than blue-haired one. Only find you there. Blue hair one more tasty? We hath lost him. If Magus didn't create Lavos, then in what era was it born? Lavos, not worry now. You rest. Hurt bad. Don't you like plot twists? Chrono, okay now? Isla busy. Look for Larabu village. Fight reptiles together. Destroy reptiles or we no survive. Kino. What happened? Quiet. Chrono, rest. Northwood burning. He's got actual character development. Rephrase that. Actually, a lot of characters in this game have character development. There's no like actual character development. It's like, no, these characters actually do have good character development. Almost everybody does to some degree. That's why, like, Magus, even right there, that was insane character development. Everybody's being told, oh, he's the most evil guy. He was trying to kill all humans, make monsters, rule the world. You know, he's the one who's made Lavos, and he intends to summon Lavos to kill everyone. And it's like, no. He was actually trying to keep Lavos asleep. It's been a long time, so yeah, technically would be spoilers. There's a degree of how much I remember. I remembered small elements, as you just saw. There's going to be a degree of how much I remember. Okay, we can switch out characters. I want to put her in for this one. There's no point of having both Repo and that. Luca's debatable. I want to bring Luca in because fire damage is really good in this game. Only because I want to see Marl's reactions to... Oh, wait. Lurable Ruin? Oh. We're kidding about ruins. Reptiles take Kino. Reptiles hurt all who fight. What do now? We hurt reptiles. Reptiles follow Ayla. Ayla bad luck. Those who fight killed. You disobey, so reptile mad. Ayla, this was your fault. Look at mess. They're always like just a word off. I love how it's always just a word off from being a proper sentence. Reptites, not reptiles. I'm gonna say reptites follow you, so village now ruined. Ayla feel bad. Reptites strong. They live long time before us. They smart, so we hide. But Ayla said fight together. Ayla still fight? Ayla fight while alive. Win and live. Lose and die. Rule of life. No change rule. Old man breathe, but dead on inside. Ayla, you strong can make big talk. We have no power. No have power. We fight, gain more power. Ayla help you, but need Dakni? Give Dakni? Need Dakni? Go to Tyranno Lair, the reptite place. Dangerous. Ayla want die? There's a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list? I can look. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. Is this the one on Master Duel, or is there like a new actual Forbidden limited list? As of 18th of May, 2026. Latest. Okay, so on the latest, on banned, I'm already seeing a crazy one, which is K904 Nori. Actually, that's not that great. That's not a great card to be banned, but okay, I'm not really sure why that one's being banned. Nichirio Rose Whip needed to be banned. It was a floodgate. C9 Gimmick Puppet Phantasia Machine. If this card is special summoned, you can add one puppet trap monster from your deck to your hand. I don't know why this is banned. I haven't really been paying attention to meta to really know that one. Cupsy Yummy is now limited. Fairy Tale Snow is limited. I like that. Malice P White Rabbit has been semi-limited to limited. Cupsy Yummy Way is now fully limited. Branded Fusion is now limited. Metamorphosis is now limited. Premature Burial is now... Premature Burial? Interesting. Did not expect that one. Premature Burial is now limited. Radiant Typhoon Chant, which is good because I hate Radiant Typhoon. This is like the dumbest card I think I've ever seen. Because it literally uses both effects, not just one or the other. It uses both effects. It's, again, twice per turn of trigger, which is the dumbest shit ever. What was the... you can... normal summon without tributing. You can only use the following effects of K9 Nori once per turn if this card is normal summon. I mean, this effect is actually kind of bullshit, where it kind of just lets you special summon 2 K9s to the board, which allows pure K9 to be a thing. Lucatus makes sense to be limited, because Lucas is a very strong Draco Tail card. It's semi-limited. Draco Tail Arthalion is limited. Is this the fusion spell? Yes, this is the fusion spell. This was already limited in Master Duel. I don't like this ban list. Where's my freaking... my Heavy Metal Foes Electromite? Bring my Electromite back. Bring back Electromite. Like, for the love of all that is holy, the only reason why Pendulum decks can't even be a thing is because you do not have Electromite. Bring back Electromite, and I will be happy. But no, we don't want to do the ban list that way. We don't want to bring in Electromite. And it's annoying. Rose Whip's fine. I think this needed to go. I can't believe this exists like a strong play. Synchro Overtake. I think that's the card used in... Trains. Oh, it's for a first turn kill from Trains. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. The one thing I can give TCG is they do kill off a lot of the FTK troll shit. So I'm not going to be mad at... The one thing TCG does very good is it gets rid of first turn kills. Okay, if you are the act, the doc, TCG, a classic card is back. Pterodactyl. And premature burial goes back. Okay. I want to live, so go there. I'll be okay. Give Dactyl. Okay. Go to Dactyl nest and keeper will help carefully, Isla. Thank you, old man. Pot of Greed's not getting unbanned. Especially while Sky Striker is a legal deck to play. Sky Striker will never be unbanned as long as that card exists. This is a fact. As long as Sky Striker exists, Pot of Greed has no chance of ever coming back. And admittedly, that's not the only reason why Pot of Greed will never come back. But Sky Striker is a very, very good example of why we will never see an unbanning of Pot of Greed. It's just a fact. I've been playing this card game long enough. Pot of Greed will never come back. Premature Burial and Metamorphosis can be unbanned because there's not a lot of decks in the meta that can efficiently use Metamorphosis like that. And, I mean, every deck can use Pot of Greed. If Pot of Greed even came to 1, every deck could use it. I can name like 4 decks I would use Pot of Greed if given the opportunity to use Pot of Greed. How do I know? Because Genesis is the prime example of if I could use it, I would. Because you legally can use Pot of Greed in Genesis format. And there are people who do use it, and in some cases, it's pretty damn busted just to see the card appear, and you're like, well, that's a fun game, guys. I love Pot of Greed. This was a fun game, everybody. Then play Genesis and use Pot of Greed. You legally can use Pot of Greed in another format. If you genuinely want to play another format, just play Genesis format. If you want to use Pot of Greed that badly. That's like my honest opinion about it. These things look like they have beards, like they're goateeing or something. Just drop me. Okay, then. Does not allow you to draw 3 cards. Allows you to draw 2, going +1. For free. For free. You +1 for free. The card is one of the freest cards in existence. It sometimes makes me miss the times where I used to play back in the States. Yeah, not how the card works. I was watching a video today about like who was the most notorious cheater in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I guess there was this one player who was like really known for like just talking people into literally playing wrong, which I thought was an interesting thing. Like, apparently they'd openly tell players, like, hey, let's agree to play until we both draw 10 cards. And, like, But then it's like, at one point, because of their drawing once per turn, like, I don't know, he basically got away with a weird form of cheating, and I'm just like, what? How? How did he get away with this? How did no one, like, call him out on it? I don't want to change, I want to change to someone with stronger attack, but having Robo and Marl on the same is not a good idea. We're gonna do this section, and yeah, she's such good healing. It's actually crazy. I hope it doesn't, because that's a really bad idea. Do you understand why Last Turn was banned in the first place? Last Turn created some of the most, like, grimy... Last Turn created some of the, like, grimiest draw states ever, or forced wins. Because that was the biggest problem with it, is you could basically force... It would make tournaments a nightmare. Draws already ruined tournaments. Because there were so many tournaments I've been to where draws were just way too... Like, there was an issue at one point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where... in, like, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Where drawing was so common at events. Like, you'd see people just going, like, 5 and 3 draws. Which would mess with, like, the placing and bracket placements and all this stuff. It was horrible. Like, people literally just couldn't... It was just impossible to play through. Chrono! You can't be serious about going alone. No. Try run on the Danish. Maybe all perish. Listen, we owe you one. Right, Crono? I have strong friends. We're going to the Tyranno there. I'm hoping we now have Isla for the team member, and if that's the case, we're cutting Luca and putting Isla in. No disrespect to Luca, but we need strong attack. That's the only reason why Robo's now, is because we don't need 2 healers. Yes. I mean, yeah, because Last Turn is a very... It's been known for a very huge cheater tool. That's the problem with... Yeah, we get to fly on dinosaurs now. That being said, so quick 2 notes. First, yeah, that's because Last Turn, like I said before, creates very grimy situations for players. To a degree in which, like, there's just so much cheating involved. People have to be kind of monitored the whole time with that card. So there's a good reason why the judge had to sit there and follow them around. But yeah, that being said, I'm finished for tonight. I do hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I just wanted to get us to the next section. So yes, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you again. I'm glad y'all enjoyed. You guys have a good night, okay? Jane... I'm gonna double check my save. I also gotta charge this controller. That's another reason why I'm calling it, because this battery's about to die. Wherever the charger is for this. See ya.